First aid in a vending machine. That's new. Get your antacid. Here's the new roller coaster. Not quite finished yet. Just across from the nursery. Christmas on the lagoon. And the new roller coaster gonna come up on that right side. Let's check it. Got the wave, tidal wave, surf riders. Something about surfing and riding a wave. Looks like it too. Alright, heading towards Orca Stadium. They got the ice skate rink going up. They're out actually zamboning it right now. And the icebreaker in the sunset. Thought it was gonna maybe take off real quick. Just ask for Lorena, right? Pretty cool. Sounds like the show started already, so.
The top surface is darker than the surface underneath. From below, looking up, they blend in with the light from above.
See the
From
walk
above, looking down, they're invisible against the darkness. Killer whales are warm-blooded and breathe air just like we do. Killer whales are the largest members of the Delphinidae, or dolphin family. As you can see, they have impressive physical characteristics. Orcas have keen eyesight, both above and below the water. The dorsal fin of an adult male can be up to 6 feet in height. The powerful pectoral flippers and tail fluke can propel them through the water at a high rate of speed with great maneuverability. Their top speed is nearly 30 miles per hour. Killer whales use echolocation to hunt and to communicate. Communication is also accomplished through tail slaps, breaching, and vocalizations. You'll experience a variety of natural killer whale behaviors during Orca Encounter today. We ask our whales to replicate natural behaviors such as breaching, spy hopping, and tail slaps. While awe-inspiring and entertaining for our guests, these behaviors are also essential to maintaining the health and well-being of the killer whales in our care. Much remains to be understood regarding the Orcais orca. One thing we do know, however, is that across the globe, they face real challenges as the general health of the prey populations and habitats on which killer whales depend suffer due to changes in the environment. In just a few moments, you'll encounter Seaworld's killer whales and learn even more about these fascinating animals. As the most widely distributed mammal on Earth, the killer whale is uniquely positioned to represent the beauty, power, and fragility of the ocean.
Hello everyone, my name is Sarah. On behalf of the entire killer whale training team, I would like to welcome you to Orca Stadium. Being a part of Seaworld's mission is more than just a job. We're proud of what we do, and it's a privilege for us to care for, build relationships with, teach, and learn from these amazing animals. Now more than ever, we're honored to share our relationships with the whales and what we have learned with all of you. And now, Seaworld proudly presents Orca Encounter!
Interconnected ocean. A vast blue expanse critical to life on Earth. And there's no better animal to represent the ocean's beauty than the killer whale.
They live in every corner of the ocean, from the Arctic to the Atlantic, the Southern to the Indian, to the Pacific and beyond.
The killer whale story is the ocean story, and it's one we all share.
We are one world, united by our ocean.
Waves rolling
Hello again, everyone. This is Makayo, and that was Trua, two members of our killer whale family showing off their incredible size, speed, power, and complex learning abilities. These behaviors keep our whales active and engaged. SeaWorld's killer whales have inspired generations all over the world, and we're excited to share their story with all of you today.
Killer whales are the ocean's top predator. They use cooperation and communication, not just size and strength, to take their place at the top of the ocean's food web. At the bottom are small animals, like krill. At the top, the apex predator, the killer whale. Killer whales are as big as a bus, faster than an Olympic swimmer, high flying and powerful.
We're going to see all of that and more. These behaviors contribute to an environment full of enrichment.
We spend days, weeks, months, and years building relationships with our whales. This creates trust, and that allows us to do some amazing things. For example, when you visit the doctor, you present your arm to draw blood, or you step on the scale to see how much you weigh. It's much the same with our whales.
Today, you'll see the whales moving together in unison. These synchronized behaviors strengthen social bonds and enable them to problem solve as a group. Working together as a team is what makes them the ocean's top predator. Scientifically known as Orcinus orca, more commonly referred to as killer whale. But here at SeaWorld, we like to call them Katina, Nalani, Malia, Trua, and Makayo, our killer whale family. Makayo is the youngest at just 12 years old. And the oldest is Makayo's mother, Katina, who this year celebrated her 46th birthday. Katina is also the matriarch or leader of the pod. SeaWorld's animal training techniques create a language between us and the whales. It's a language of learning through positive reinforcement, encouragement, commitment, and care. Through these techniques and our relationships, the whales learn to trust us. They even learn to take an active role in their very own health and well-being. Now, one of the first husbandry or healthcare behaviors we train is a position in which we would ask for a voluntary blood sample. As you can see, we ask the whales to roll ventrally or upside down and present those tail flips to us. Not only does this give us a great view of the whale's entire body, but it also gives us access to key blood vessels that can easily be seen on those white undersides of those tail flips. Now, our veterinarians collect a blood sample at least once a month. And as you can see, our whales are trained to remain calm and relaxed throughout the procedure. Oftentimes, you might see us as trainers rubbing down or massaging the whales, whether it's on their back, their dorsal fins, or even those tail flips. The whales have very sensitive skin, and this is just one way that we can reward them for remaining calm during procedures like this. And it's also a really cool way for us to strengthen our relationships. Taking blood samples is just one important tool in ensuring the whale's overall health. Another important diagnostic is weighing the whale. In order to weigh the whale, we ask them to slide their bodies up and out of the water, but onto a killer whale size scale located in one of our adjacent areas. Beautiful job. You will notice, however, that the portion of Makayo's body from his dorsal fin to his tail flips is still in the water. This is called the peduncle, and it's the powerhouse of the killer whale. Very muscular and very heavy. With this peduncle still in the water, we wouldn't be getting an accurate weight. So to solve that problem, we simply ask them to lift their tails up and out of the water. And just like that, training this posture enables us to ensure accuracy. So we know our younger whales are growing properly and our older whales are maintaining a healthy weight.
And the care isn't just physical. Mental stimulation and play are vital, and we surprise and engage with our whales at every opportunity. Play is how killer whales teach their young to hunt, and for the adults, play is important too. It seems that they just enjoy having fun. Making time for play is an important part of life for killer whales, and for us.
Hey everybody, I'm down at the left side of the stadium by the glass. Did you know that killer whales love to play? In fact, they actually learn a lot by playing and through things called mimicry and observational learning. From a very young age, killer whales will learn to play games like follow the leaders with their mothers and other whales. And we're gonna put that to the test today with everybody on this side of the stadium and my new friend Kylie. Everybody ready to have some fun? Okay, left side of the stadium, if you would like to participate, all you have to do is stand up. We're gonna play a game of Killer Whale Follow the Leader with Trula and my friend Kylie. So on the count of 3, you're gonna glue your hands to your side and spin in a circle twice. Kylie, you ready? All right, go ahead and face your whale. Very good. 1, 2, 3, let's spin around. And stop. You get these running. Nice job. Good job, everybody. Now you'll notice that he is paying very close attention to you. Killer whales are very curious animals and can often be seen spy hopping or jumping completely out of the water to get a better look around. We're going to demonstrate that with the behaviors called about right at stage. So let's hear it for Trula. Okay, right side of the stadium, it is your turn. I'm joined by my friend Brandon down there with Justin. Brandon, did you teach your team the signal for a breach? All right, let's teach them, folks. If you want to participate, just stand up where you are. You're going to take those hands and throw them over your left shoulder, all right? You guys ready? All right, 1, 2, 3. Let's take those hands and throw them. Very nice. All right, Brandon, a very important part about being a killer whale trainer is always keep an eye on the whale. So make sure you're staying real close to that glass and watch him as it comes up for a breach. Now, killer whales breach for a number of reasons, but mostly just to show off. That's why they call it the soak zone. Thanks for being such a good sport, buddy. Let's give it up for Brandon, Kylie, our whales, and our awesome audience participants. Seaworld's research and observation about the killer whales in our care has shed light on many mysteries about these amazing animals. For example, we now know that a pregnant killer whale's gestation period is 17 months. That's information that's impossible to obtain in the wild. However, there is some information that can only be obtained through field research, which is why we at Seaworld partner with such organizations as Norwegian Survey and Orca and NOAA to further our knowledge. We learned that killer whales are powerful animals, and perhaps the best demonstration of that power can be seen when they hunt.
Killer whales stand apart. They have no natural predators, and just about any other ocean animal could be their dinner. Depending on where they live and their chosen prey, they've developed some epic hunting techniques. Off the coast of South America, killer whales will beach themselves, riding in on waves just long enough to catch prey. They'll also create waves that knock animals like penguins or seals from icebergs. Most importantly, they cooperate, communicate, and coordinate as a team. Here's footage of killer whales corralling a school of herring. A whale dips in and feeds, while the other whales keep the fish together with swipes of their tail fins.
So killer whales create waves when they hunt, and they use their powerful tail flukes to stun their prey. We're going to demonstrate that for you. For our whales, it's a high energy activity session. But for you all, it means that it's time to get wet! the ocean, their diets depend on where they live and time of year. Unfortunately, overfishing, pollution, and other factors have had a serious impact on some killer whale populations.
Killer whales are impressive animals, and it's pretty obvious why they're the top predator in the ocean. That means killer whales are invincible, right? Wrong.
Killer whales depend on a plentiful food source and a clean environment. They're completely dominant, yet completely dependent.
When it comes down to it, killer whales are not the most powerful animal in the ocean.
Their future depends on you.
Through your actions.
Through the choices we all make.
We hold the future of killer whales and the oceans in our hands.
Killer whales continue to surprise and amaze us. They're the perfect ambassadors of the ocean, limitless, connected, powerful, but still vulnerable.
The challenges that we face can seem insurmountable.
Don't give up. Be inspired.
We can make a difference.
The ocean needs our help, and that seems overwhelming, but together we can make it happen.
There's so much to learn.
So much to protect. So much to explore.
The killer whale story is still being written,
And there are simple things we all can do to make a difference.
All it takes is one choice.
One positive act.
one ripple that can grow and grow
and change the world.
Together, we've got this.
gentlemen, thank you so much. We hope you enjoyed Orca Encounter. Have a great rest of your night here at SeaWorld. Bye, everyone.
Follow SeaWorld on Facebook and Instagram to keep track of our latest rescues and find out more about the animals in our care. Thanks again, everyone, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your day at SeaWorld.
Thanks for joining us at SeaWorld. We have it the 5:30 show in the evening. It's like 70 degrees out. Got some cool water in. Follow me at Made the Hill on YouTube.com. AP out. Man, this camera's bringing out more light from the actual. Look at this sunset. Whoa, it's snowing in Florida, November 15th.
Welcome to SeaWorld's Christmas celebration.
Thanks for visiting with us today. SeaWorld is now closed.
look at this. The rescue's at 40,000 on the number. Remember that on November 15th, 2022.